Wildcats? Well, you now get to experiment with acids. So the acid we're going to use today is vinegar. Ask a parent or a grown-up to help you get some of these items from your kitchen. So we have white vinegar, this is our acid, and we're going to use a base, and this is baking soda. So you'll need both these things, and you'll need like a paper towel roll or a toilet paper roll or something round that you can use. You might optionally need some tape and scissors to make it smaller for your base inside, and then a couple different kinds of measuring tools, and then something to stabilize it, such as rocks or Legos, or if you're fancy you might have Play-Doh or clay to help you. And then for fun, if you want to use a little bit of food coloring, so when it reacts you'll see some color instead of white. So I need two containers, or one container. I have a big one and a small one. You're welcome to use either one. You can see I put rocks in here to stabilize my volcano tube. So we're going to replicate a volcano. So first, what I did is I'm just going to take a tube and look about how high I want it, and then I'll just carefully cut it. Again, please do this with a grown-up or an older sibling to help you. And if you have a big piece, you want to do that, I would put it on the flat side, the one you didn't cut, straight down, and again stabilize it with some rocks. If you feel like it's awfully high, like that's really high to try to fill, I might cut it just a little bit smaller so it's easier to fill with my base. I cut it just a little bit smaller. And again, it'll hold on its own, but it's kind of fun to make it look like a mountain. So I'm going to just put my rocks around and make it look like a mountain. You can kind of see there. And then if you only have small containers, or if you want to make it a little bit smaller and more volatile, you can cut carefully along this, and you can actually roll it in on itself to make it smaller. So first I'm going to cut this and make it a little smaller. Okay, and then you can roll it in on itself just like this. Okay, and then you can get a piece of tape. I have this tape so you can really see the tape. Scotch tape works just great as well. All right, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tape it shut. And it doesn't have to be perfect like any real volcano, right? They're not perfect. There you go. Okay, so as long as it's like that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in here and put some rocks around it just like it's a little mini volcano. There we go. All right, so now what we're going to do for our chemistry, or for our reaction for our volcano, is we are going to first put baking soda. So I have a bigger spoon for my bigger one. You want to fill it about 3/4 full. Don't be afraid to put a lot of base in there. There you go. Quite full, so you can really see the reaction. Otherwise, the reaction only goes partially up to the top and then goes back down. So now I'm going to use a smaller spoon, or measuring spoon. Again, if it goes outside of it, if it falls, that's okay. Don't worry a bit about that. And again, I'm going to fill this up. There we go. Great. That feels pretty good. If you want a little bit of color, you can add a couple drops of food coloring. I only have yellow. I don't have red. Red would be really fun. But yellow's going to be pretty cool too. I'm going to do a couple drops in there. All right, now's my reaction. I wouldn't pour directly from the bottle just because it's kind of heavy, and the reaction might surprise you. So I'm going to pour it into a measuring cup. I'm going to first do my bigger volcano, and let's see what happens with my reaction of vinegar and baking soda. Whoa, look at that. That is so cool. And if you notice, it'll react with some of the baking soda that kind of fell down. All right, now let's take a look at my little mini volcano. Whoa, already it's reacting. Look at that. All right, don't forget to make sure and clean up afterwards, but have fun with mixing an acid and a base and watching it react. Take care till next week.